What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with My Investment Journey, and I am back again. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about when is the best time to sell your Apple shares, if you have Apple shares, or when is the best time to sell shares in general regarding a stock. Now, at this particular moment, at the making of this video, I'm actually up $20,000 with Apple, and today is a very good day, and so I decided to make this video and kind of give you guys some food for thought in regards to when it's time to sell your Apple shares or shares with another company for that matter. All right, so that's what we're talking about in this particular video. But hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and on this channel I talk about how to start investing in the stock market, and I show you my investment journey. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'll pull up my portfolio currently with Robinhood, and as you guys can see on the screen right now, today alone, because this is live, I am up $11,000 right now today at the making of this particular video. Clearly, that's a lot of money, and Apple is responsible for a lot of that because I have a huge position with Apple. Now, I have been up and down in regards to Apple because, of course, that's what happens in the stock market. But I want to talk to you guys and give you some food for thought when it comes to when should you sell your Apple shares or when should you sell a stock in general, right? And that answer kind of really determines on what your overall goal or plan is, okay? If you want to make some quick money in the short term, like you're interested in doing swing trading, of course, whenever the stock goes up substantially on a day, depending on what your average cost is, that would not be a bad time to take some money off the table because, of course, it's not just going to continuously go up, up, up. That's not how the stock market works. And of course, that's not how Apple works or any stock for that matter. All right. So right now you can see my portfolio is valued at $265,000. Which is pretty freaking good. I made a couple of videos a couple of days ago, and I was down overall. So to give you guys some context, I'm going to click on the all here and show you guys. So all time on Robinhood, I have invested since May of 2020, I've invested $255,605. Okay, so right now my portfolio is currently up $10,000 from this particular amount. So it's $255,605. And currently it's at $265,317. It's a little under $10,000. Okay, so that's kind of where my portfolio sits. Now, of course, you see I'm up $11,000 today right now at the making of this video. Apple is currently trading for $166 and some cents. My average cost per share with Apple is $149.57. Now, my average cost was actually lower. It was like $125, but I went ahead and purchased, using margin investing, $110,000 worth of shares. Now, at the time that I did that, Apple was trading for $171.92 when I bought the shares. Let me scroll down and show you guys that, just to kind of give you a point of reference, just to let you know how aggressive I was with Apple. So on February the 11th, you guys can see here, it's a buy here, and I spent $110,000, which once again, this is using margin investing on Robinhood, and it was $171.96 at that time when I grabbed 110 shares. That was February the 11th. Since February the 11th, of course, Apple was trading like 130 bucks, right? So if we go back here, you see this is May 4th, but right here, you see June 16th, I purchased on February 11th, 2022, $110,000 worth of shares, right? So you see here on June 16th, Apple was trading for $130. So clearly, timing the market is not the easiest thing in the world. And so obviously I would have gotten more shares had I spent $110,000 when it was $130. Let me just give you guys an idea and myself. So we're going to do 110,000 divided by 130. That would have been 846 shares. Well, let's see how many shares I got for the amount that I ended up trading it at. Once again, that would have been 846 shares. When it was $171 when I bought my $110,000 worth of shares, I only got 839 shares. So I could have gotten possibly 200 more shares if I had timed the market perfectly and was lucky to get Apple when it was 130, but that's not the case. That's not what happened. As you guys can see, my total return right now with Apple is $20,913. Of course, this is going to be fluctuating because the market is live and it's open right now. So the thing is, today's return, as you guys can see, today's return is I'm up $7,600. Now, Apple doesn't necessarily move this much. As you guys can see, Apple is currently up today, right underneath the stock price. It's up $6. $6 in one day for Apple is huge, and I can almost always guarantee you whenever there's a big jump in regards to how far the price goes, especially up like $6, I can almost guarantee that tomorrow it's going to be down, right? And down in comparison to it going up $6 today. It's not going to go up $6 today and then continue to go up another 30 cents tomorrow and another 80 cents the day after that. That's just not how the stock market works. So depending on your strategy in regards to the stock market, of course, you can always decide to sell some shares. So I could decide to sell some shares. Let's say I wanted to sell the amount that I'm up today, which is $7,700. Right here, you can see on the screen. I could sell basically, $7,700 worth of shares with Apple and feel like I profited a little bit today. And then, of course, hope that the cost of Apple will go down below my average cost, which currently is $149. If it goes down below $149, of course, I can grab some more shares. Or even if it went to like $150, I could grab some more shares because that $7,000 that I'm going to be profiting today, I would still be able to buy more shares at a decent price. Now, if I bought shares and it was $150 or $155, it's going to raise my average cost from $149 and 57 cents. It'll raise it a little bit because I have so many shares with Apple, right? Currently, I have 1,268 shares with Apple. So once again, it really has to do with what your goals are. So currently I'm up $20,000 with Apple today at the making of this video. But the thing is, 5 years from now, I could be up $100,000 with Apple. Okay. And the reason I could be up that much is right now I have 1,268 shares. If Apple goes up in the next 5 years $100, right? My 1,268 shares times $100, that would be $126,000. Okay. Now, of course, this is all hypothetical, but it's it's Apple. It's not going to be unreasonable that Apple would go up $100 per share in the next 5 years. So once again, it really just kind of depends on your goal. But I like to always say that there is so many different ways to skin the financial cat. There's so many ways to make money in the stock market, and of course, this is just one of them. Now, will I sell shares today to feel like I made some profit? I'm not going to, because I'm hoping that Apple is not going to go below my average cost, which is currently $149 and change. I don't think it's going to drop $20. Okay. Now it may, of course, this is a stock market. Anything can happen and anything will happen. So this would be a missed opportunity if I didn't decide to take some of this profit right today. Now, I'm not going to take any profit today. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But as you can see, the stock market can be all over the place. Okay, so Apple going up $6 today is huge. Now, as you can see, my portfolio, Apple is 49.07% of my portfolio. Clearly, listen, that's ridiculous, right? Because of course everybody wants to preach diversify. But the reality is, once again, there's a lot of ways to skin the financial cat. There's a lot of ways to make money in the stock market. If I had invested $255,000, which is what my portfolio is valued, that's the amount of money I've invested so far. If I had invested all that money when I first got shares with Apple, this was back in August 2020 when they split, I would be up a lot right now. Okay, let me show you guys when I got my initial position with Apple. Okay, let me see. Here we go, right here. So as you can see, if I had spent $255,000 on August 31st, 2020, You see I bought it for $125.55, right? So if I had done that, let's see, $255,000, just for grins, $255,000 divided by 125 for easy math, I would have had 2,040 shares with Apple. Okay, so that's 125. Apple is trading for today, let's say 165 for easy math. So 125 to 165, that's a difference of, what's that, 25 bucks. Let me see, give me 1 second. 165 minus 125, that's a difference of 40 bucks. Okay, so 40 times 2,040 shares, I would be up right now $81,000. Now, of course, that's, pretty aggressive, right? But I'm just trying to show you guys there's a lot of different ways that you can make money in the stock market. And initially, the thing is, the more time you spend watching the stock market and or watching one particular stock, the more familiar you get with how the stock market works and kind of, when you can maybe take a little profit if that's the style or strategy that you choose to employ in regards to investing. You can decide, okay, maybe I'll take some profit today because Apple's up $6, which is bonkers. That's actually super duper incredible. And just to kind of give you guys, an overview of that, if I click on the last 3 months right here, back in May 4th, Apple was trading for $166. The next day, Apple went down almost $10, which that's huge. But it doesn't normally go up $10. So 143 here on May the 28th, and then 149 on May the 26th is 143, the 27th is 149, as you guys can see. All right, so that doesn't happen often. Apple doesn't go up more than $4 on the regular. So once again, today would be a good day if you wanted to take some profits and sell some shares with Apple. And that's kind of, what could work if that's your strategy. Once again, the purpose of this particular video and channel is just to be informational, right? It's also to document my investment journey. So, of course, you can take the advice or this 2 cents that I'm giving you guys right now as food for thought. All right, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel tremendously. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. All right, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.